here with two of the members of Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. You can say hey and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ronnie, I'm the lead singer.
And I'm Josh, I play guitar.
So you guys are on tour right now with 10 years. Tell me a little bit about how the tour is going so far.
The tour's been pretty sweet. We started around the 14th of September, and so we've been going about 4 weeks now. We've got a couple weeks left. We're kind of right past the midway point. It's been awesome. A lot of good memories. Those guys are really nice to us. It's kind of the whole southern. Last place you look, the opening band's from Texas. They're from Tennessee and we're from Florida, so we got that kind of southern mentality going on. So pretty easy dudes to get along with, and you know, we've been having a lot of fun, goofing off, just playing a lot of great music.
Awesome. You want to add anything to that, or are you good?
Oh, it's been fun. I don't know, he approves everything.
It's been fun. Tour is fun. So you guys we're working, or are, I don't know the status of it right now, an acoustic album. Can you tell me a little bit about that? Is it going to be newer songs? Is it going to be like pre-release songs, or what's going on with that?
It's kind of a jack of all trades, you know. It's some old stuff, some stuff that was never released, some stuff that's never been heard, and a lot of the favorites. And it is an album, so it's kind of like just a collection of some of the songs that we thought would translate well acoustically. Because not every song you write is going to make sense as an acoustic song. Some of our songs are actually really heavy and like kind of crazy, so the ones that naturally lend themselves to an acoustic arrangement are the ones that we're doing. So I don't want to give away too many details because it is pretty cool. Like, we want to save some surprises, but it's definitely an album. It's 85% done. I think there's 2 songs left, maybe 3 to do on vocals. I think all the guitar is done on this, right?
Except for one song.
One song. So I mean, we're swiftly approaching the ending of that, and then it'll be out maybe even this year, if not very, very early next year.
Very early next year, so we'll have to be on the lookout for that. Looking back at the music that you guys have released in the past as songs like Your Guardian Angel and Face Down and all that, and then looking at your newer songs like I Am the Enemy and all that kind of stuff, how do you guys feel that your songs, not only your songs, but you guys as a band have matured over the years and how you've grown?
Well, we've definitely grown a lot. There's been a lot of people who have come and gone, and with that comes with experience and learning the right way to do things and the wrong way to do things. And we've definitely done the wrong way a few times, and we've definitely done the right way a few times. So I think now in our career, luckily enough for us, we're doing everything the right way. Because we did go through that growing phase, and we did put ourselves through that go, you never really know what's going to happen moment. At this point in time, next year's our 10-year anniversary as a band, so you know, we're just a little bit older, a little bit wiser, a little bit more experienced, and a little bit more focused and dedicated on the music. It's easy to be in a band and be surrounded by people who actually don't care about the music, believe it or not. So we've gotten rid of all of that. That's for about a year and a half now, and just gone back to really what got us to where we are, which is focusing on the music and on the songs. So I think that shows on our new record, and it definitely shows on some of the new music that we can work on that's going to be coming out next year.
How do you feel that your writing style and the sound of the music that you guys are creating has also changed? Or do you think it has changed from when you guys first started?
Well, I mean, it depends on your perspective. I mean, I've always been the songwriter, so the same guys writing the songs has always been there. But when we first started this band, I wasn't even really a singer, I was really a drummer. So if anything, I've gotten better on vocals, and I've surrounded myself with better musicians. So progressively, the music has gotten more complex, which some people consider as a departure from our original style. But really, it's just better musicians in the band. So, and everyone has their own opinion. So, you know, some people don't like that, but most musicians and music heads like it. And that's what we are. So we're going to make ourselves happy. We're not going to write 4 chords over and over again because everybody wants me to rewrite things down. I'm not going to do it. It's just that simple. And some people might be upset about that. To them I say, congratulations. There are way more things to be upset about than me not recreating face down. So that's all I can say. It's better musicians, we're a better band, so our music is way more intricate. It's a lot more complicated, it's a lot more melodic, it's a lot more musical. And if you don't like that, then listen to somebody else.
Do you want to add anything about how you've grown as an artist or anything like that?
Well, when I joined the band, I don't know, I feel like I've definitely grown as like a rhythm player. more on key, on what's the word I'm looking for? In the pocket, I guess. Recording's just become easier and easier for me. I don't know, I was new to that whole thing originally, so it's definitely gotten a lot better. I don't know, I'm just growing quickly. In every aspect, live performance, everything.
You hadn't played in many
This is my first
before,
video.
okay.
Yeah, so. Weird, right? So yeah, everything's just growing.
So after this tour, and I know you guys said that the album's almost like 85% done or something like that. What are you guys planning to do for the rest of the year? What can fans expect from you?
It's going to be a big year next year for us. Like I said, it's our 10-year anniversary, so we're doing a lot of really cool, interesting things that we've never done before. Some of it I can't talk about, some of it I can, because we like to keep some stuff secret. But we are making a brand new EP that's separate from the acoustic album with our original producer, Dave Bendit, which is a huge deal to anybody that's into Red Jumpsuit. He did Don't You Fake It, which was our biggest record. So all the songs everybody knows and loves. Part of the reason why they sound so awesome is because we recorded with Dave. We're going back with Dave for the first time since 2005. So that's the first time in 7 years for anyone that's counting. And recording some songs with him. So that's huge in the Red Jumpsuit world. Also, for the first time next year ever in the history of our career, we're going to do a Don't You Fake It tour and play the entire record in its entirety. First track to secret track in the order. Even when that record came out, we weren't really a headlining band yet, even though we had a lot of, we'd been a band for multiple years before then. We were used to doing smaller shows and, you know, house parties and stuff like that, and like places way smaller than the Varsity. I mean, this place looks like a, you know, like a stadium compared to where we started. So even when that record first came out, all the cool kids knew who we were, but it still took a whole other year after the record release for really the songs to just kind of live and breathe on the internet, live and breathe on radio. And then now, even years later, we're still getting people that have never even seen us before live, and the fan base is continuing to grow. So the majority of our fan base has never even really seen us perform a lot of those songs other than the classic singles. So to us, it's kind of weird, because it's weird for us to not have been able to perform it for them, and it's weird for us that they never got to hear about us ahead of time. But that's just life and how that works. And luckily now with Spotify and, you know, all these different like awesome streaming services, there's just all these new fans who maybe wouldn't have listened to you before if they didn't have the ability to listen to you for free. So we think that's great. So we're going to do the tour, the album tour, and also that coupled with the new EP is definitely a pretty big deal. Obviously we're going to film a couple videos too in the EP as well. And we're still pushing our new record. You know, our record's only a year old. It's a year old in August. So that one's, it's not dead. It's still selling records. People are getting into it. More and more people are finding out about it. The only difference now is that we're completely independent. By that I mean, we're not even on an indie label. We're completely independent. We do everything ourselves. We're self-managed, self-recorded, self-everything, self-touring. My wife makes our own merchandise. I mean, it's as do-it-yourself as you can. So we might not be on, you know, every magazine cover on TV, but we're actually doing really well. So, you know, it just depends on what path you want to take in life. We've done the major label thing. We'll see how that works. Yeah, there's definitely a cool push and buzz about it, but there's a lot of things behind the scenes that people don't know about that I won't rant about because I've already done that 1,000 times, and nobody wants to hear any of that anyway. But you learn what's bad about it and what's good about it, and it's definitely 10 times better to be on this side of the fence. So we're going to continue to basically do what we want. I guess there's not a really easier way to say it than that. It probably sounds cocky, but not really. We're doing what we want to do. We want to record more music. We're going to. We want to continue to tour next year, so we're going to. There you go.
It's very important nowadays. You have to make sure that you keep it your music and don't let anyone else take control of it. Because I've seen that happen a lot of times, and it's really upsetting.
It's very easy to say yes to something when there's contracts and money on the line, but it's a lot harder to say no when you know for a fact that if you do say yes, because it's, you know, the first time around we couldn't say we knew better because we didn't know better. I was his age. I'm not anymore, but I was back then, and we didn't know any better. And we didn't know any bands that were signed, and we didn't have any lawyers or anything. So, you know, we took a shot. We learned. Now I do know better, so, you know, we're not going to make the same mistakes.
That's good. Well, I really appreciate you guys giving me a couple minutes of your time today. Do you have anything else that you want to say to anybody that's watching? Anything else that you want to add?
What's up, Mom?
Tough one.
What's up, Josh's mom? Not much, just like I said, next year's 10 years, so if you've been there the whole time, really appreciate it. I mean, we're definitely eternally grateful that we still have fans that have had our backs the entire time as opposed to one song or one album. So, thank you.